Will motorcycle dealerships close because of the coronavirus? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com and click the bell next to the subscribe button for all future videos. So here in this video, I'm talking about motorcycle dealerships, whether it's a Harley-Davidson dealership, an Indian, a Suzuki, Kawasaki, whatever it is, Triumph, well, not Norton anymore, but you know what I mean. You got a dealership somewhere, they're selling motorcycles, they're a business. Will the coronavirus affect them? Well, unfortunately, it's going to affect them and every other type of business as well. Because it really depends on the amount of mobility that people have, or were there any restrictions. If you take a case in point, let's say Italy, where they suspended all shops from opening, they prevented all shops from opening for a while, you know, unless it's a food shop or pharmacies, that kind of thing. So non-essential shopping businesses were supposed to close, so therefore that would encounter dealerships. In fact, I've had copies of letters sent out to Harley-Davidson dealerships in Italy where they were initially telling people to stay away or to be very careful, think very long and hard before coming into the stores. Then obviously, you know, then it was like, say, well, we can't, you know, we can't accommodate you. In different countries in here, we've already had, as Harley-Davidson customers, we've had letters, emails saying, you know, we've got contingencies in place, we're still planning to continue. But it really depends, you know, what will happen in the future. There's no doubt that any kind of contagion, any kind of public health warning is going to get people to tighten their belts, and it stops the overall confidence in the economy. The people don't really want to spend that much. The knock-on effect, obviously, is that people will then stop venturing out. They stop going to dealerships. They stop thinking about, okay, spending money on their bikes, so on and so on. There is a big knock-on effect. Now, obviously, temporarily, in the short term, you know, most businesses will be able to weather this storm. In fact, a lot of businesses may even be able to just shut down for a small period or short period, and then reopen afterwards when everything subsides. The problem is that it's how much money people are being paid. Are they still going to be paid? How much disposable income people have? All that kind of thing. Whether some dealerships will close, probably yes. You know, at a global level, not necessarily just Harley-Davidson dealerships, but any kind of workshop, a motorcycle workshop, small independent motorcycle dealer, they may have to close. They may go out of business. They may not be able to generate enough income to sustain their lifestyle, whatever it is. They may have to try and get income from elsewhere. It's a fluid situation, as we know, and one of these things that happens with any kind of global scale is that people lack the confidence. Stock markets crash. You know, they recover in time, but they do crash, and it's whether you can weather that short-term period, and usually it is a short-term period. The problem with this coronavirus is that it can actually go on for a few months now, as opposed to a few weeks. The knock-on effect for the economy and dealerships may be that they can't weather that storm because it's going to take a little bit longer than normal. Now, that also is taking into consideration that we're assuming that everybody at the dealership is healthy, that they haven't contracted the virus, or they're not ill, or whatever, they, you know, and the dealership is still able to function with everybody there. But the fact of the matter is, if, let's say, any small group of workforce, if one person gets it, if the other person gets it, if they're told they have to stay home and isolate, that can affect the whole business. There isn't enough resilience, enough capacity within the dealership, within any business, to be able to continue running. Or they may run as a skeleton crew, pardon the pun, just to keep everything going. But, you know, that's something that we have to be aware of. Now, us as customers, obviously, you know, it's, you know, you're going to have to protect yourself, your nearest and dearest, first of all, and you're going to have to think of your own finances, first of all. But for any business to survive, it does need the support of customers, and it's times like these where we start to question, well, actually, dealerships, companies, business corporations, how much do they really value the customer? How much do they really value our trade? Well, I think it's times like these where they start to show their true colours, perhaps, or the desperation starts to set in, and they really do value us. Let's hope so, and let's hope that we can support them in turn, especially if we're going to get a good deal as well. But perhaps that's a video for another day. Right, well, hope you found that useful. So, you know, stay strong, stay healthy, and do the best you can in these difficult times. But please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com, and I will catch you again. Bye now.
RevelatorAlf.